You're smart. Agile. I could use your help.
I'm not a murderer.
Of course you are, my friend. In the right circumstances, anyone is.
So I'm at the Techland corner here at E3 this year, and I was finally given a little bit of a play test to see what you're showcasing here is really the development of the characters. I think that's the main thing, and what you're doing differently. And sort of, I have to say, the development is tremendous, because when you start out, you struggle to go around a little bit. You're just learning the ropes, but later on in the game, you will have a fully fledged. You'll be superhuman, basically.
Oh, I wouldn't call it superhuman.
Well, the leaps that you do are kind of amazing.
Well, yeah, you know, we want to make you feel awesome, but you're definitely human. You have your weight. We want to make it feel natural, but of course, at the same time, with progress, we want you to be ready to kick ass.
We also got a peek at sort of a different setting from sort of the broken down society. I mean, the Oldtown setting is kind of a little bit more beautiful and sort of harkens to sort of what we lost in this crisis. Right?
Yeah, definitely. Well, Oldtown is something completely new. We've never shown that before, and as you notice, it has completely different vibe to it. It's much more beautiful, but at the same time destroyed. You can see where the quarantine started. Like, you know, all the cafes, restaurants are now destroyed. The whole town is devastated, but still, among the ashes, you can still see the beauty that is behind it, and it's really important to notice too that this part of city is much more vertical, so that creates a new kind of game experience as well.
And we got to see that when you've leveled up your character, so it's not as daunting to climb up something because you're really quick and agile towards at that point in the game.
Yeah, exactly. But as you notice, at first you're kind of clumsy and slow, and you develop your character by doing. So if you want to get better at free running, you have to do that: jumping, climbing, sliding. On the other hand, if you want to be better at combat, well, you have to start smashing those skulls.
I like that, the way you progress in the game, you build your, sort of like harkens to Elder Scrolls, the way the old games work, that you sort of build up your skills by doing something.
Yep. Yeah, we were thinking, you know, when we play Dying Light, we realized that, you know, it's a game of skill. So as you progress, it's not only about your character getting better, but you get better yourself. So yeah, if you get better, you feel more comfortable with the game. We give you more toys, and you can do awesome stuff.
And we got to see some enemies, the ones at night that are a little bit more dangerous, the ones with the cones, the ones you have to avoid. I ran into a bunch of them, and let me tell you, I died. Yes, horribly. I was trying to fend them off, and you know, the usual style. I would back myself into a house, one opening, and try to sort it that way. Didn't go very well at all.
Well, yeah, the Volatile are pretty relentless. So yeah, when you see them, you don't really try to fight them. You just run for your life and hope they don't notice you. But even if you get in trouble, there's still possibility to lose them. You know, you can use your decoys, you can use the traps around the city. You can just try to outrun them. But as you notice, you got to be careful. They work as a pack, so once one sees you, they're going to call for help, and yeah, it's pretty hectic.
And towards the end there, just as a teaser, we got to see some other enemy that I want to ask you about, sort of like a little kid. What can you tell me about that enemy?
Yeah, we call him Screamer, and what he does, he seems harmless, but whenever he notices you, he just screams really, really loud, to the point where you need to really like close your ears, not to be knocked down. And at that point, you know, the infected are attracted to noise. So when you see this guy and you see him screaming, that means that the whole pack of the infected are going to be here right now. So you kind of make a close call. Either you get really fast to that guy and kill him, or you run for your life.
Wrapping up, this sort of it sort of highlights the way that you're sort of bringing that sort of intense survival horror aspect to it. It's not just mashing zombies for fun. It's a little deeper, a little darker than that.
Yes, absolutely. In Dying Light, combat is just an option. and many times, as you notice, it's not the best choice. It's better to hide. It's better to run away. And yeah, this world is dark. This world is dangerous, and it's up to you to choose how you wanna survive in it.
Right. And we'll get to see it in 2015.
Yes, Dying Light is coming out in February 2015.
Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, thank you for having me.